One of the best ways for a gaming community to express itself, in my personal opinion, is via mods. When a game that allows or encourages mods hits a home run, well, a passionate community will rally to create some pretty amazing content for it. But on the other hand, when such a game does wrong by the consumers, the community will get pretty cheeky and create some pretty hilarious stuff in response. Remember when EA's Blake Jorgensen tried to justify how Battlefront 2 focused on pay-to-win microtransactions rather than cosmetic-only ones by stating that this was done to preserve the game's canon, citing how nobody would want a pink or white Darth Vader. It was only a few days later that fans decided to spit those words right back in his face by creating a pink and white Darth Vader mod. Another great example is, of course, Fallout 76, a game that failed to meet even baseline standards on just about every level. You'll know by now that one of its controversies concerned a canvas duffel bag that was supposed to be included in the game's collector's edition, only for buyers to discover that the final product only shipped with a glorified trash bag made of nylon. To make matters worse, Bethesda's response to all this was to simply offer 500 atoms, which wouldn't even be enough to purchase a cosmetic item featuring an in-game canvas bag, as it cost 700 atoms. So naturally, it wasn't long before one fan decided to give players what Bethesda was unable to do by creating a mod that would add the West Tech canvas bag that the company falsely marketed into Fallout 4. If you go to its official Nexus mods page, its description hilariously reads, quote, "Want a West Tech duffel bag that's actually made of canvas? Here it is. That'll be 500 atoms, please. This is a retexture of the ammo duffel bag to look like the one promised." That's it, that's all. Am I making a statement? I don't know, you tell me. Looking at screenshots of the mod, while it doesn't come close to resembling the product Bethesda advertised, it is a duffel bag and it certainly looks like it's made of canvas, so the statement has been made loud and clear either way. Another major controversy surrounding Fallout 76 is, of course, the misleading marketing of Nuka Dark Rum, which many fans paid a premium $80 for, expecting a really cool and uniquely shaped glass bottle. But what they got instead was a regular bottle of cheap rum encased in a big, ugly, hollow plastic shell. Lo and behold, it wasn't long after that a fan went out of their way to create a mod for yet another baffling blunder on Bethesda's part. The following mod was created by user Trophy Hunter, originally uploaded a few days ago on January 5th, 2019. Its function is quite simple. It adds a consumable item called Nuka Dark Rum, modeled to be an exact replica of its real-life counterpart, into Fallout 4. I must say, the amount of detail on the model and textures is pretty impressive, and you can even see that the modder made sure that the seam separating the two halves of the plastic shell was clearly visible. Making this mod even cheekier are the description, stats, and effects of the consumable item. If you go to the download page, the first thing you'll find is a description that reads, quote, "Rum containing lies, 4K textures included." From there, going to the main page, you'll see that the in-game value of the item was set to 79 bottle caps, which of course references the fact that the real-life product costs $79.99, excluding shipping and taxes. Furthermore, drinking it will reduce intelligence by 60 for 400 seconds, restore action points by 5 for 5 seconds, increase charisma by 700 for 1200 seconds, reduce perception by 200 for 2000 seconds, and fortify damage resistance by 69 for 800 seconds. Me personally, I would have made it so that your charisma is reduced by 700 for 1200 seconds rather than increased, as anyone who bought this product is bound to feel nothing but regret and disappointment about their purchase, which would make anyone feel less charismatic. Hell, I'd make it so that consuming this item cripples your stats across the board. There are simply no good qualities about this deceitfully sold overpriced bottle of rum. Even the rum itself, according to buyers, tastes like piss with all the extra flavorings and with the pungent smell of coconut. Not to mention, the rum further cheapens out with a mere 35% ABV, which is not ideal for an $80 bottle of liquor. So realistically, nothing about this product should provide any kind of boost, but that's just me. Now, beyond making fun of the final product, something else this mod does is give us a glimpse of what could have been. A few days after the mod was uploaded, it was updated to also include the authentic version of Nuka Dark Rum, a version whose outer shell is actually made of glass. This is what Nuka Dark Rum could have looked like had it been made from glass, as many anticipated based on the product's promotional materials. And hot damn, does it look kind of awesome. If this is what had actually been sent out, buyers would have no doubt felt much better about having spent $80 on this, and we wouldn't even be having this discussion. While the rum itself seems to have been destined to taste like piss with its pungent coconut taste, most people wouldn't have minded the crap rum so much had the final product been the uniquely shaped, high-quality, Fallout-themed glass bottle that just about everyone thought they were going to get. After all, nobody bought this product for the rum, as those who want rum can simply go to their local liquor store and get a more reliable brand for far cheaper. The saddest part is that according to what Silver Screen Bottling Company claimed in response to the backlash surrounding Nuka Dark Rum, glass bottle prototypes had been made before they settled on the plastic shells, feeling as though glass bottles would not have been dramatic enough and wanting to create something big and bold for the loyal Fallout fanbase, something that honored the game. They honored the game alright, having shipped a misleadingly marketed and insultingly compromised product that left consumers disgruntled. I honestly cannot help but question the notion that they intentionally forwent far more attractive glass bottles that they claim would have been twice as cheap to make in favor of ugly plastic shells. They're either full of shit or completely out of touch with what consumers wanted, or maybe both. I also cannot help but scoff once more at the idea that over 100 hours were spent on writing the code to create the 3D printed prototype of the plastic shells. They're either exaggerating the effort they put into designing the bottle, or they created this product in the most roundabout way possible. I mean, it took a single modder very little time to create a pristine virtual model of the Nuka Dark Rum bottle for Fallout 4, both the plastic version and the genuine glass version at that. In fact, according to the modder, it took him 2 hours to model and 6 hours to texture, including render to texture time. So I find it hard to believe that it took a team of professionals 100 hours of in-software development, unless I'm missing something here. Regardless, the fact remains that everyone would have universally preferred a glass bottle, and seeing a virtual incarnation of it via this mod is bound to leave ripped-off customers wondering what could have been had Bethesda kept a closer eye on the product they outsourced or given two shits about its final result, and had Silver Screen Bottling Company not been so incompetent in their decision-making. Not much else can be done about this situation though, unfortunately. The best we can do moving forward is keep calling out Bethesda's bullshit as it comes, be more careful about purchasing their products in the future, and lighten our disillusionment somewhat by poking fun at a once beloved game company that's fallen from grace in a way that I've never seen before. For that, these two mods ought to do the trick, particularly the Nuka Dark Rum mod, whose attention to detail in both the modeling and texturing, as well as its cheeky stats and effects, is actually quite impressive. It actually feels like some genuine effort was put into this. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the matter. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on these two mods and the debacles they reference in the comments below. With that, I would like to end this news update. Thank you for tuning in. To be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.